Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit and welcome back to Battle Cats. Oh, I sound like Matt Shea there. That was actually unintentional completely, but I thought I'd say welcome back because the last video was on Cuphead, which is a game I enjoy very much. In any case, today has been introduced a new Cat Claw Dojo ranking event. You remember the last one where I tried and failed miserably, getting so far down in the percentages that I was practically disowned even more than I usually was within the Battle Cats community. Luckily, after that, I managed to get up into the sort of top percentages after stealing Kobe's strat. And yeah, that's how that one went. Now, there's another ranking event. So I'm going to click on the Cat Claw Dojo and have a look as to what it is. So this is a new ranking period, but the same sort of thing is in place. We've got our triangle of skill, or rather how boosted your cats are, and the higher up the triangle you are, the better. And technically the better rewards you get. I just remembered I didn't claim my previous dojo rewards, so that was just a waste of several cat food. Good on me. I've also forgotten to claim my missions for last week, so I'm doing well in this whole Battle Cats claiming things front. But in any case, the Arena of Honor is back, and it looks the same because it's blue and it's the Arena of Honor, but it's new and it's slightly different. I promise you, I'm not making the same video again because now we have Shadow Trial, and it's the same sort of thing as you'd seen before. If you haven't seen a ranking stage, I'll put a little eye to my previous ranking stage video on it because I don't feel like reading all this out again. But basically, spend all your cat food, try and do it, and generally the higher level your cats are, the higher up you're going to get, and then you get a slightly better reward than the other bits, but rewards don't stack, so it's ultimately quite pointless. In fact, the Battle Cats community have been getting rather slightly cynical about ranked stages, and I don't blame them. I'm getting a bit cynical as well. They're not a display of skill at all. It's just what cats you have and how boosted they are. I feel like these trials will work a lot better if we just had a selection of cats that were given to us to use. Like we have sort of infinite power-ups here, just only certain cats that are given to us at a certain level, I don't know, level 30, something like that. And then we have to go forth and try and get the best score we can. I feel like that would be a lot fairer, and then the scoring system would actually be a lot more interesting, and people would be more willing to waste their cat food. But anyway, I've actually had an idea for a sort of series where I suggest improvements that could be made to the game, to Ponos, but I'm thinking of only starting that after update 6.5, because for all I know I could suggest something that ends up getting added anyway. But yeah, that's just something for the future. Essentially at the moment, I don't want to waste any of my cat food. I want, ideally, to just spend one cat food and that be it. Me go up a high ranking and then not really have to spend any more cat food, especially as I haven't got my 30 cat food from last week's missions. So, what I'm going to do is, following the advice of Kobe from the Discord, who has now already done this Shadow Trial, I'm going to make a strat. But there is more information still to impart, but I know you don't like preamble, because none of you care about anything I have to say. So, what I'm going to do, using the magic of iMovie, is putting the slot together in the background, and then talk about other things over it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, an interesting little nugget of news. Kobe actually informed me that this video is going to be my 666th video on the channel. Number 666. We all know the connotations of that number, but anyway, let's talk about Chilola. So, in the last Battle Cats video, I was talking about how there was a little debate about what happened with the Discord. And there was a little rough and tough between Chilola and I, just, you know, friendly banter. We're best mates, really. Afterwards, in pursuit of the truth, I did some testing with Lucas on the Discord, and we actually basically managed to conclude that it wasn't actually either Chilola or I's fault. It turns out Discord was actually just doing a bit of a silly. So we eventually managed to fix that, and I eventually managed to message Chilola, who was delighted with the news and replied in a very kind and polite, typical Chilola sort of way.
You're false. Solve it now.
Interestingly there, Chilola had beautifully managed to shift all the blame onto me when he himself had accused me of blocking him. Although, of course, Chilola's always right. So, the moral of that story to take away is that actually neither of us blocked each other. It was just Discord. And it was sorted out very amicably and in a very kind and polite way. Thank you, Chilola. Moving on to this amazingly copied slot we have here, I'm going to go through it and explain it. So, as I said before, I don't want to spend loads of cat food going through the level thinking, oh, that doesn't work, and then doing it again, because I don't want to spend my cat food on it much, really. I want to try it out, I want to do it in a video, but really, I don't want to be doing it loads of times, because I want to preserve my cat food for more important things. So, I have, let's say, taken inspiration from Kobe's strat. What I really mean is just pretty much copied it. The basic principle, which Kobe advised would be good, is to have a top row combo and then the bottom row mainly focused on black enemies because there are black and alien enemies in the level, apparently. And alien are less important, black enemies really are the difficult ones. Luckily for that, we have Jizo. So, my slot only varies from Kobe's in a very slight way. We both have this combo here, which is work cat level up M at the start. But what I've done, instead of the other part of the combo, which Kobe did, I have used the combo of Island Cat and Seafarer Cat. That is because Kobe had Seafarer Cat in the bottom row, but I have Jizo, which I've added in. So that is the one difference, really. So I can fit Jizo in. I've put Seafarer at the top with Island Cat, which makes its own Worker Cat up combo. And so then we have a nice, good start to the Worker Cat at the top. And then at the bottom we have our standard sort of good dojo things like Manic Eraser. You only really need that usually, don't want to spend too much on meat shielding. The waves from Manic Macho Legs, always very useful. And then we have these 3 units to deal with the black enemies because I've heard there's quite a lot of them. So ultimately, if this strategy does well, I'm not going to take credit for it. This is pretty much exactly Kobe's idea. I've just sort of fitted it to be almost like another episode of Flexing with my Ubers. Right then. Here goes nothing. I'm about to spend one of my cat food to give this level a go, and hopefully it will go well, because I don't want to part of my cat food. I saw 628 going down to 627. I don't like the look of that. But anyway, we've got the Sunbathers combo, which is the Island Cat and the Seafarer Cat, and Paranormal Activity, both helping our Worker Cat. I should probably actually get started instead of waiting. That gives us a starting Worker Cat of level 4, which is really useful in the dojo, because as you may or may not know, you don't actually get any monies for defeating enemies in the Cat Claw dojo. So, ooh, Morph. It's actually really important to have a good Worker Cat. If you start off well with a good Worker Cat, you can get started immediately and then just keep going. Then what you want is sort of cheap, decently tanky units, and only usually about 1 Uber, because you're not going to really be able to afford something particularly expensive all the time, because you're not getting those monies from defeating the enemies. The only monies you're getting are from the continued sort of money gathering of the Worker Cat. That's it. So now what I'm going to do is, along with having a couple of Jizos for the Otter there, which has worked beautifully, I'm going to save up for Gamerion for the next stage. So I don't know how well that's going to go. We've got a beautiful little Jizo stack, and it's actually working really well. I feel like the getting Gamerion is sort of slowing me down here. I don't know if this is the optimum thing to do with the strategy, but I'm going to do it anyway. So there we go, there's Gamerion, and now we can get started with bringing out Jizo again, and also saving up for Seafarer Cat for any alien enemies that might come onto the scene. I've hit a sort of small brick wall here. I really don't know if saving up for Gamerion was a good idea. Our Jizos are nowhere to be seen. I don't know if that's Scissoroo's fault, but I think we've got to Lenoir now. There we go, he's gone. So now we can hit the base again and unleash the next wave. It's a strange ghostly squid. Okay, let's use Seafarer Cat to deal with that one. Hopefully that'll do a good job. It should. It's a true form of a very good anti-alien cat, so I'm counting on it to do a good job. Jizo should hopefully be able to get in there and destroy the Dark Otters, but mind you, Strange Ghostly Squid has quite an annoying attack, so it probably is going to kill the Jizos before they can actually get to the Otter most of the time, but the important thing is that we do get to it sometimes and actually defeat it, which is proving more and more difficult. There we go, the Otter is gone, so now only for Calamari, which we have frozen. Excellent news, Calamari is dead, we've only got 16 seconds left. There's a Scissoroo and a Tacky. Oh, I'm not a fan of Tackies, but hopefully If we can actually get in there with Jizo, we can hit the Taki and be inside its range, so we should hopefully be fine there. Good. We've knocked it back. Can we defeat it in the little time we have left? No, we can't. Okay, that's a score of 85,000, which I think is quite bad. I'm gonna press OK and see where we get placed. Judging by Kobe's score, we failed to connect to the ranking servers. Well, that is one thing. Now, I know why it couldn't connect. It's because I'm banking energy from, I don't know, ages ago. So I thought I'd try and spend some of it on Refined Palette. This actually gives me a good opportunity to try a sort of merging strategy I've made between what I had for Refined Palette and XP Mega Blitz, because the same strategy wouldn't reliably work for both of them for some reason. But now that we've got Jizo, which should help to carry amazingly well the sort of joint merging strategy, I'm going to see if it works on Refined Palette. It definitely works on XP Colosseum, like very well in fact. So this is just the final stage of the testing. If this works, I no longer need 2 slots just for XP stages. That is a promising start. We've unleashed the boss wave. I think slightly earlier than we should have, but we're going to get Mag Aphrodite out because I used to use Spooky Thundia, but Spooky Thundia isn't amazingly good. I do try to use Ubers that I have, even if, you know, they're outclassed by another Uber or, I don't know, lots of rare cats. But ultimately, Spooky Thundia isn't that great, and having Jizo is definitely an improvement. So what I need to primarily do is protect Mag Aphrodite. If I can do that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be absolutely fine. We got a nice sort of leg stack going on. We got Bomber Cats, we got Jizo, and I think that's one of the Bunbuns gone. I think, you know, as long as I don't do sort of Regit cat spamming, where I just completely fail to tap any cats at all, I think we're going to be fine, as proven by that. Well, that is good news. The strategy definitely works. My one merge strategy for the XP stages works. And it ought to, because I'm carried by Jizo. I really should have issued another Chilola warning, but yeah, Jizo has really helped me here. Right, we're connected to the internet now, and that has actually just about placed me in the top 10%, which is great. I mean, I could leave it there, but I feel like over the course of the event, seeing as it's just started today, I'm going to be kicked out of that. Maybe. There's theories going around as to whether it's just a threshold score and they don't actually take into account people's scores, but I don't know. But to be on the safe side, I'm going to do it again with what I know and try and do it better, I guess. And into the wasting my cat food we go. Right, anyway, there's my little... Oh! Oh no! Oh no. I've used my wrong slot. I mean, I ironically said into the wasting cat food we go, but I physically have wasted my cat food. That is really silly. I'm going to go a little bit rogue here and not use Gamerion because I spent such a long time saving up for it last time that I don't really know if it gave me an overall benefit. So this time I'm going to use Macho Leg Cat, which hopefully should be strong against the Calamari, for example, and maybe kill that one a little bit quicker. So I'm actually going to go into the Arena of Honor with the correct slot and continue to waste my cat food. Why Ponos can't just give you cat food back within the first 10 seconds, I don't know, but I guess, you know, good opportunity to waste my cat food. And I've done it again. I've not started right at the start. But again, if I quit, I can't just do the old forced close. I'd actually have to spend my cat food again. So we're just going to go with it and see how we do. So the first wave, naturally, of this boss thing is, of course, the Morph, which I forgot, so it's not really of course at all. But hopefully, there we go, Macho Leg doing some lovely damage against aliens there. Next we have Kamel, who doesn't seem especially strong. It's been knocked back, and hopefully if we hit it a few more times, it's just going to die completely. There we go, we got a nice little stack here for Elizabeth the Levelth, which is actually Roman numerals, but it looks like the 3-letter thing for level, I don't know, whatever. We destroyed that one. Now, for Otter, we have Jizo for that. Hopefully we're going to be fine. There's a Morph behind it, which is a little bit concerning, but with our various anti-alien forces, I think we're going to be fine on that front. Yep, that one's gone. And next at the base is Scissoroo. Good shot by Seafarer there at the start. That's got rid of Scissoroo completely. If we can have Jizo run in and destroy Lenoir, that would be brilliant, because then we'll have that done. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done that time, so that's going to probably impact on our score just a little bit. In fact, we're having a little bit of trouble here, maybe this is where Gamirion would have helped us. I'm rather hoping that Jizo can do more damage. Okay, we've really hit a sort of rock here. This is not good. This is really not good. Come on now. You're supposed to kill the thing. There we go. Lenora is gone. That has taken probably way longer than it should have. But now for the next wave, which is Calamari. Let's save up, of course, for our Seafarer cat, which should be able to help with that. Hopefully there are some Jizos in that stack there that will destroy the otter. Otherwise the otter will just destroy us, and that would be utterly terrible. Haha, got to get the otter puns in there somewhere. And yeah, the formidable forces of both otter and calamari are very annoying, but I'm hoping that my choice not to use Gamirion won't result in failure and we'll be able to push through it. I feel like maybe I was wrong for swapping out Gamirion, but you know what? I'm going to go for it, see if I can get a higher score. And frankly, I don't think I will. This has largely gone quite terribly, and I guess this is testament to what happens when I start to use my own strategies. But Calamari is gone. Good. Now for the Taki and Scizoroo, which we saw before, which I'm pretty sure came out before this time in the previous round. But then hopefully, seeing as we destroyed Scizoroo, we can destroy the Taki. Although I think we did that anyway. No, we didn't. Actually, my score is slightly higher than before. If we can get rid of the Taki, that would be wonderful. And no, we were pretty much exactly the same stage as before. I reckon if I did the level slightly better, I could kill the Taki there and get a slightly higher score. But in any case, that's 86,204, a slight improvement. And that takes us up the triangle to, yeah, the top 10%. I can do better than that, but frankly, I don't want to spend any more on my cat food. I suspect you'll just all comment with how much better than me you did. Oh, I've got 7 user rank, but I got 5,000 more points than you. Regit, you're trash at this game. In the nicest possible way, I don't care, but feel free to comment your amazing scores if you do wish. But yeah, that's another ranked dojo. Whether I'm going to stay in the Grandmaster, I don't know. But I'm certainly not actually a Grandmaster. But in any case, that's it really. And I hope you enjoyed.